got something in my eyeball. Well, now it's just gonna be red. Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, now you know. And you guys, today we are doing a super exciting video. We are going to be, oh my god, I'm so excited. We are going to be continuing on with our historically accurate makeup series, and we are going to be doing the NORSE this time. So many of you guys have recommended and suggested the NORSE, and I was just like, yeah, that's who I need to do next, and I'm super excited about it. So that's what we're gonna do today. So normally I take these videos and I split them into two parts. So normally it is kind of like a historically accurate part, so everything that I talk about and do is going to be historically accurate, and then the part after that is where I turn it into more of like a 2020s version. But this time we're actually going to not do a 2020s version. We're going to do kind of like a inspired Lagertha war paint look. You know, Lagertha from Vikings. So we're gonna do historically accurate, and then we're going to do kind of like a war look from Vikings. So I'm super excited about it. This one actually is going to be quite history heavy because this is the makeup today. Just is. So I have a lot of talking to do. But we will talk about both and do the makeup and talk about the history. I'm very excited. I've got a lot of notes here. Let's get into it. And if you're new to the channel, then hello, I'm so happy to have you. Don't forget you can click the subscribe button to become part of this weird, awesome makeup family. And I will have my Instagram linked right up here for you guys, as well as in the description. I would really appreciate it if any of you went to follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much in advance. I'm obsessed with Instagram and I love it so much. So yeah, thank you. And before we actually get into it, I want to give a huge thank you to my boyfriend Raph for doing a huge chunk of the research on this video, actually pretty much all of it. He sent me a lot of links. Like, he found the links, he sent them to me, like the articles and everything. I went through them and found some stuff that I wanted to talk about, and I put them on my notes here. So thank you, babe, so much for finding this stuff for me. I really appreciate it. You're the best. God. And then there's this girl that I want to talk about. Her name on YouTube it's really cute. It's like s'il vous plaît, but it's s'il vous plaît because she does hair. And then here is it right there, and I am kind of following a NORSE hairstyle thing, so we are going to play with hair just a little bit. I'm not going to do anything that she personally does because, well, the one thing that I would be able to actually do realistically with my zero skill in hair would be to do like a knot in the back of my head, because that was very historically accurate, kind of like the hair put back in a low ponytail and knotted. But I do have tape-in extensions, so I'm really afraid to knot those because I don't want them to get hurt. But we will be messing with like some braids later on. I'm super excited about it. But yeah, I've rambled so much. We have been filming for like 6 minutes so far. Let's just get into it. So as for the makeup part, this right here is going to be our baby. This is going to be the historically accurate section of this video, and this is what we're going to be using to do that with. Now, according to some sources, Norse men and women used to wear dark colored powder made of antimony. I was making sure that's how you said it. Yes, it's crushed antimony, even almonds, like burnt almonds, lead, oxidized copper, ash, malachite, and many more. They would put this around their eyes to help protect from the sun's glare. You know, last video where I did the Egyptian makeup look, I have it linked right up here for you if you haven't seen that. But if you remember, there was a ton of eyeliner happening because the Egyptians lived in such harsh, sunny climates. They really needed to keep the sun from getting in their eyes. So same principle here. We're going to line the eyes really generously, actually, with this kohl eyeliner. I don't have anything like malachite or lead because lead is dangerous. But I do have a kohl eyeliner, and we are going to be lining the tops and bottoms of our eyes with this to help protect our eyes from the sun's rays. And while I do this, I can also kind of talk about the history because this is going to be so easy, I don't have to have full concentration. Now, contrary to popular belief, Norse men and women were actually extremely clean people. I feel like the media tends to depict people that were in older history as like extremely dirty, but that is just completely not true at all. Several archaeological finds have found to show that they had things like tweezers, toothpicks, ear cleaners, nail cleaners, and many more things to keep themselves hygienic and clean. And it wasn't even enough just to be clean, like your skin and your body be clean. Your hair needed to be clean as well and styled properly. From pictured sources, we do know that Norse people did have super well-groomed hair and beards. I love beards. The men had long fringes and shorter hair on the back of the head typically, and beards could be worn short or long depending on that person's preference, but they were always well groomed. And as for women's hair, like I said before, it was usually pretty long and tied into a knot to the base of the head, and then that could be decorated with some colored tape or ribbon. You guys, that's it. Myself or Raph could not find any other historically accurate evidence that Norse women wore anything else but black eyeliner. So, that's what we're gonna do. And here it is. So you guys, this is the historically accurate makeup look. But yeah, to be honest, I totally understand why. You know, they didn't really need much when it come to like the face makeup and everything. They really just needed a necessity around their eyes to help protect them from the sun. You know, I totally understand that. So they did tend to use some kind of black coal substitute, like I'm saying coal, but like, you know, lead, burnt almond, ash, stuff like that, to make this ring around the eye to protect from the sun's rays again. And now we are going to be getting into not really historically inaccurate, but I wanted to take what we have here and I want to create some war paint. Now there really isn't really a lot of solid evidence, like historical evidence, that men and women used war paint or like drew war paint on their face when going to battle. But that's not to say that they did not do it. Just because we don't have a ton of evidence saying yes, of course they did, doesn't mean that they didn't do it. So this is kind of like a gray area just because I don't have a lot of historical evidence to prove that what I'm about to do was historically accurate. So I just wanted to say that the historically accurate part, this right here, is ending. It's over now. We're going into the kind of gray area thing, and this is where I do kind of want to play with my hair as well. So I'm super excited, and I saw this really cool picture online of Lagertha from Vikings, so I really want to kind of recreate that. And this could even be a Halloween costume look if you wanted to be Lagertha for Halloween upcoming. Super excited about that. So yeah, I do have some more historical facts for you as well while I'm doing this, but this is going to involve this right here. This is just an eyeshadow palette, and I'm not even going to be, you know, doing it, well, I'm going to be doing it on my eyes, but I'm only going to be using this black shade right here. That's what we're going to do, and we're going to use the black shade, and we are going to give us some war paint. Now, fun fact for all of you Doubletake fans out there, I do apologize, but the Norse people did not wear horned helmets when going into battle. It looks really cool, but it's not historically accurate at all. The horned helmets kind of mixing in with the Norse didn't even come into play until the end of the 19th century, because people started drawing the Norse people as wearing these horned helmets because in operas the villains would wear helmets like that. So that's how the two came together. And we are going to literally just smudge this out. This is not going to be clean whatsoever, and I don't want it to be clean. Like, this is literally to protect your eyes from dirt, snow, sand, anything. Like, the reason I think that Norse people would do war paint, obviously it's to show their, again, I'm going to get really historically inaccurate here because I don't know the correct terms for this, so I apologize in advance, but to show the pride of like whatever clan they were in or village they were in, like if they were going to battle with like another Norse clan or family rather, like if they were going to battle with another Norse family, I'm sure they could have worn war paint to represent their house. So that would be really cool. Or I believe it was probably for protection, you know, from like the elements. So of course, rain, sun, snow, anything like that. So definitely the sun, because this will definitely keep the sun out of your eyes. And I'm not doing a direct copy of what I found online. I'll show you the picture. Here is the picture that I found online. So I'm not going to do a literal direct copy, but it is going to be pretty similar. But speaking of the horned helmets, the reason why this wasn't ever a thing, or it wasn't very plausible or practical, because the horns would just get tangled in everything. It could get tangled in their own weapon, it could get tangled in someone else's weapon. It could really just be a hazard to the person wearing it, so it wasn't, I couldn't imagine that it would be worth it really, you know? But when in combat, we do have evidence to support that their protection would have been like iron helmets. They would have had iron helmets, and they were armed with their ordinary tools, or they had traditional weapons like swords and lances. And here it is, you guys. This is the like war paint Lagatha inspired look. I know that obviously the braids like this, I don't know if they are historically accurate or not, but I also think it would be pulled back as well, just because if you're going to battle, you don't want your hair down. But just, this is what I just had. I thought it was really cute, but yeah, this is the war paint look. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I think this would be, again, a really, really cool look for Halloween. But yeah, I love these. But I think this would be great protection, like for your eyes. I think the braids are really nice. I think they give it a little bit of flair. So yeah, I'm obsessed, and I think that this look is so cool. Again. But yeah, you guys, that is going to be the video for today. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I love doing these videos so much. I'm actually learning so much about history with doing these videos, because I know Raph, Metatron, my boyfriend, is, you know, a history channel, and he does a lot of history stuff, and sometimes I feel like I'm like so out of the loop with it, because he talks about a lot of stuff and I'm just like, great. So now I'm actually learning about it, and it's so great and it's so much fun. So I'm excited, and I can't wait to do more of these. Let me know in the comments, who should I do next, or like what culture should I do next? I know that I've been getting a lot of Japanese, so let me know about that. But if you have any other suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Let me know, because I would love to know that. Thank you again so much to my boyfriend for helping me with the research on this video. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And then again, another shout out to that channel, S'il vous plaît, because I did kind of get inspired from her video, and I will have everyone's link down in the description. I'll have Ref's channel and the S'il vous plaît's channel, and yeah, I really hope that you did enjoy the video. If you did, then go ahead and click up the like button for me, and subscribe if you want to. If you want to see the videos that I post and when I post them, click the little bell down at the bottom there, and make sure you set it to all so that YouTube knows that you want to see my videos. And again, my name is Kenzie. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!